G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So before we start today's video, where's some good light? Here, natural light, sunlight. I like to think of it as the best light. Quick shout out, Kareem Pet Central. So for those of you who don't know, Kareem Pet Central actually sponsor the channel, and I do not give them a shout out as much as I should because the amount that they help me out, they help the channel out. And basically what they straight out give me, they definitely deserve a bit more of a shout out. Now, there is something exciting new about Kareem Pet Central. If you click on the link in the description of their website, they're actually now selling live fish on their website. There is one catch. It is only WA local, unfortunately. But obviously we'll see how that goes in the future. And if you order off their website, you never know, you might cheekily get some of my fish that I've personally bred. Not always going to be the case. Obviously they use wholesalers, but I do like to give back to the shop, if that makes sense. So you maybe might get stock from me, you might not. But anyway, go check them out. I'm actually surprised how well the website runs, considering Ryan has built the website completely by himself. And when he said he was going to do it himself, I was skeptical, and I've put the website through its paces. I've clicked on stuff, I've ordered stuff. We did like trial orders, me personally, and it all works great. It's like a website designer actually designed the website. Maybe Ryan's actually lying to me, you never know. He might have got a website designer and just tried to flex by telling me he built it. No, I'm only joking. I know that he built it. But anyway, so today's video, I want to put the LED light strip up on the ply tanks, the new ones. It's the only light strip that's missing from the room. All the fry tanks we put up the other day, they already had the light strips above them. Now, there's one problem, and I'm not going to lie, the problem is quite large. I don't know where the strip is. Granted, I haven't looked around yet, but the last place I remember seeing the light strip is in my laundry, and my laundry has had a complete emptying out since then. So I actually can't even say that the light strip is in the shed or the house. So the next clip, I'm either going to be really grumpy because it's like 4 hours from now, or I'm going to be super stoked that I found it real quick. I'll let you know. Alright guys, I actually think I just remembered where they are. With a little bit of help from the missus, I can see them. I'm pretty excited. They're down here. So heaps of people have actually been, what's that? Ceramic coating for the car. I forgot I had that. So heaps of people have been asking me where I get this light strip from when they see my fish room and how bright it is and that. And if you want to know, just send me a message. I'll try to remember to put a link in the description, but we all know that 89 times out of 10 I don't remember to put the link in the description. So let's have a look at this strip. Alright, so from memory, this light strip is actually already cut to the length that we need. Whether that... oh, there's only two here. Oh no, guys. Oh no. There's only two lengths. I don't know whether I had three or whether I only had two. I need to try and rack that memory bank and try to remember. I swear I had the right amount. So I'm gonna have another hunt. Alright guys, I found it. I saw this little red tape glistening, and So there is a reason that they're separate. I actually lent these to my friend and he tried them on his tank. I can't remember whether he ended up going with them or not, but at least he got to try them, I guess. So step 1 is check the length. Alright, so the lengths are exactly what we need. I didn't film it. You guys probably wouldn't get that excited about footage of me checking lengths of LED light strip. Now, so I've got this alley angle here. It's what I used in the whole fish room. It's 10 millimeters by 20 millimeters, so it's just enough to take the shine away from your eyes when it's up. I'm going to have to put a joint in one of them, but it doesn't matter. All I do is overlap it 100 mil and then put 2 cable ties and it holds it. Alright guys, so this is the easiest part, sticking it on the metal. So you just peel the tape back, double-sided tape, makes it easy. This piece of alley is the long one, so it's actually long enough to only have one strip of alley. So I'll probably put this one at the top because it's the middle, because it's the one that you're really going to be looking at. So that's the one I want to make aesthetically pleasing. Is that the right saying? Aesthetically pleasing? I don't know what I've got to cut the alley. I just use a grinder, she'll be right. Alright guys, so if you just skip forward a minute, I'm in the fish room. I've soldered on what I can outside of the fish room, and I've electrical taped it. I know I'm going to get a grilling in the comments for using electrical tape in the fish room, but I just don't have any shrink wrap on me, heat shrink on me, and I'm an impatient kind of guy, and Jaycar is really far from my house. There's a problem with this light. How do I get an almost 3 meter light in 100 and something millimeter gap? I don't know how I'm going to get this one in without bending the aluminium and wrecking it. We're miles off. Look at that, it's all the way over there. Alright, lab update guys. It's flexing. So far so good. No creases in it. Oh, I got it. Everybody can breathe lightly now. I got it into the thing. I stole lids off those tanks there and there because I haven't put the hooks up yet, and I want to wire it up with the tanks with the lights just sitting on the tanks, because that one's already going to be a drama. It's just easier if it's not like hooked up. So yeah, now I just got to get this one in. Shouldn't be as hard. I can't believe they're already the right length. Past me did a good job somehow. Well, I guess the racks are already in. It would have been pretty easy to measure the racks and work it out. But the reason, I'm pretty sure from memory, the reason they're already cut to length is because I didn't actually cut any length off them. The size that they are now, I did not waste any of the LED strip. I worked around what lengths are needed and I cut them, if that makes sense. So now I've got to feed this cable up to this light. guys, so bit of a difficult one to film here. I'm actually stretched across the Stingray tank. I'm going to be soldering with my left hand here. So when I join it here, I've just exposed a bit of the main wire from the one downstairs, and then tap in the tank above it, and when I tap it in, I actually stagger the wires so that when I tape it, there's no way the wires can touch each other. And that way, if the tape ever did come off, you're not going to get a short. It's only 24 volts, so at the end of the day, a short wouldn't be the end of the world. But I don't want to blow up my transformer. And for those of you who are wondering, how am I just adding lights after lights after lights to this one circuit? My lighting transformer is actually 500 watts. So I actually worked out the total wattage of the room before I bought the transformer. So the room is going to be a total of 400 watts. The transformer's 500 because it's eBay spec, and my mate who's an electrician told me when you order the eBay spec transformer, make sure you go bigger than what you need because they're actually not as good. They don't go as high as what their on paper rating is. Alright guys, so one good thing about low voltage lights, I don't even need to turn them on to wire in new lights. I probably should, but I want to live action. I haven't tested these yet, so you guys are getting first test. It's kind of like, you know, when people have a car channel, first start. So pretty much if I touch this wire, let's see if it turns on. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom! Lights on. Wow, that's bright. Now it's not bright. Alright, so I'm going to solder these off camera, but I just wanted to pick up the camera so you guys could see first light up. Alright guys, check it out. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Dun dun dun. Wiring it out, this end wasn't that bad. It didn't matter that I had put that light on around the wrong way. I said before, oh wow, that looks really bright. It's because the light's sitting on the top of the tank and it's pointing directly into one spot on the bottom. So that's why it looks brighter than that. Anyway, I got a load of hooks here. They're not stainless steel or galvanized, but the ones up here have bugger all corrosion on them and they've been there for like 2 years. So it is what it is. Let's put the lights up. The camera died, guys. I can't remember where we left off. Had I wired this one? I don't even know. But anyway, so there's one last thing I do with these LED strips. So these LED strips, they come in a silicone casing. I have one problem with them. And I'll be fully transparent, like I love these lights except for this, and it's easy fixed. Where the cord goes in the end, they're not 100% waterproof, so I pretty much just load silicone on them. I go to town, and the end I cut also, so like the other end down there, load it up with silicone. Silicone's cheap, and it's just a bit of a fail-safe. So the light strip in the koi pond actually fell off once and was under the water and still on. So if you're worried about whether it's waterproof or not, I think that answers the question. I think that the whole strip, there might be 1 or 2 LEDs which don't work on it anymore. And that's pretty much I saved it by siliconing the ends, is what I reckon personally. Alright, what do you think, guys? Drop a comment. They got no filtration, but I feel like the lights just set it off. Kind of backwards, isn't it, really? I've put the lights up before I put the filtration on. What about these tanks? That one's pointing at the roof. These tanks actually had lights before they had tanks. The transformer hasn't blown up. So I want to show you that quickly. So for those of you who don't know, this box here, that's got a 500 watt transformer in it. So that's actually what powers the lights. Besides, so the lights are all 24 volt. Besides that one plug right there, there's no 240 power cords in this room. Obviously the AC, but that's a sealed unit. But so I like to look at that as the fact that there's very low risk of fire in my fish room because there's no high voltage. And like that's always something I've always worked towards. I always wanted the power outside of the room. The LP60 is the one exception, and I just don't know how to get it out of the room without it overheating. If you put them in a box, they overheat, and to take it out of the room, I would need to put it in a box with a exhaust or suction from the fish room into the box. But maybe I'll try it one day. Who knows? But if you like this video, guys, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, hit the little red button down there. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.